Hello, good afternoon. Today we are going to talk about formatting text. And I'm using a Google Doc now. And our digital literacy standards are identify parts of the Google Docs interface, including the menu bar, toolbar, document title, comments button, and share button. And then we are going to format a text, changing the size, color, and font type. And we are going to set text spacing and alignment. Okay, so let me start. Okay, just a moment. Let me bring something up. Where is it? Oh boy, here it is. Okay. Page. Keep going. This is the wrong. This is the wrong document. Just a minute. Let me bring this up. Here we go. And look at this. This is someone's resume. Jan Loggins. Okay, and let's see. Glenview College, education, Riverside Learning Center, work experience, and skills. So, text means words in writing or print. The words you type are text. In Google Docs, you can format or change a text. You can make words bigger or darker. This can be useful in making important text like titles easy to see. Here is an example of a resume. In this resume, their parts are formatted differently to make the text easy to read. Okay, so look at this. We got Jan Loggins. Let me see if I can shrink. I know what I can do. I can push this here, go like that, and then where is, ooh, hold on. Let me do this again. Let me bring this up, and then I'm going to go like this, and bring this here. Okay, look at that. Okay, so I have a question. What are the different sections of the resume? This top question here. And here is the, don't have enough space for the Spanish. Different sections of the resume. Okay, and how is the text formatted in each section formatted? Let me see if I can move this a little bit. Okay, that's getting better. How is each section formatted? Okay. All right, give yourself, pause the video here and talk about this with someone nearby. And I'm going to move on to the next section. Okay. So in this lesson, we are going to learn to change the text style or font and size, change the alignment of the text, and make the text darker, underline the text, and italicize the text. Okay. So there are many different, let's look here. Google Docs uses many different tools for formatting text that lets you change the text size, color, and appearance. All of these tools are in the toolbar. The toolbar is above where you type, so the toolbar is this area. See, this whole area here. Okay, look at this, it pops down. That's also part of the toolbar. And let me get it to go, how do I get it to go back up? Oh yes, I click the three dots again. Also, notice that when you're screen gets smaller. Oops, getting bigger. Let me make it smaller. Where is the minus on this keyboard? Okay, it's getting smaller. The toolbar gets bigger. Look at this. Where am I? 133%, 125%. Yeah, now I can see the full toolbar here, but you can't read these as easily. Okay, where was I? So I'm pointing out the toolbar. It's up here. And if you notice, if I put my mouse over this, it's got that little Mickey Mouse hand. It tells me what each thing means. Look at this: bold, font, styles, tool. Actually, when I click on this, there's a drop down. So this area is the toolbar, and if you remember on Microsoft Word, it was called the ribbon. Okay, and so here's my question. Make some space here. Where can you find tools? Let me zoom back in. Where can you find tools in the Google Docs to format the text? Think about that for a minute, and let me scroll down. By the way, the answer to this is in the toolbar, up here, of course. So the next thing I want to talk about is font. There are many different styles in Google Docs. These are called fonts. Font is a style of text. Each font has a name. Some popular fonts are Arial and New Times Roman. Look at this. Here's Arial right here. And here's Times New Roman. Those are the two most popular. I think your teachers might want you to do this if you go to Hartnell. Okay, so I'm going to open the font menu. Let's look at this again. We got Pacifico, Lobster, Courier New. Let's apply this to something. Let me apply to the Spanish section of this. So let's change this to Lobster or Pacifico. Hey, nice. And let's change it to Courier. Looks like an old typewriter. And let's change it to Caveat. Ooh, looks like handwriting. Someone's using a marker. Let's go back to Arial, since it's the most popular. And I have a question. The next question is, uh-oh, it's not on this list. What is a font? So think about that for a couple of minutes. And after you answer it, start the video up again. Okay, now that you've answered that question, you can change the size of a font. So I highlight it here, and look at this. I can push this plus, it'll make it bigger or smaller. It's bigger. It's size 30. I can also do a drop down to do it faster. If I want to go from 30 to 10, I just have to click once. 36. Look at that. It's much bigger. In my classroom, I like to use 18 because it's possible to see it. Okay. And I have a question, and let's see. Where do you click on the toolbar to change the font size? Oops. It's toolbar is one word. Uh-oh. Where do you click on the toolbar to change the font size? Think about it for a minute and pause the video, and here's the answer. You click right here, the plus sign, or on this drop down menu, or the minus sign. So the next thing I want to talk about is alignment. We talked about font. Now let's talk about alignment. You can put text in different places on the page. This is called alignment, putting it in different places on the page. Most of the time you type with left alignment. So let me write something here. Hello. Oops. Oh, look at that. It's on the left. In left alignment, the text starts on the left side of the page. Another kind of alignment is center alignment. Let's go down here. Let me type in hello. Let me put the mouse here, and I'm going to go to center alignment. Now, I can't see this. Let me zoom out. There it is. Okay, there's alignment. So I click here and center. All right, there's center alignment. Left alignment, center alignment. And why is it doing that? And then I want to, yeah, center alignment is important for titles. Now, unless you're a teacher, you're not going to do right alignment. I like to put this, what I like to do as a teacher is I write name, and then I go like this. Oops, no. Which one is it? It's down here. No, that's, oh boy. Here it is. And then I click here, and then I do right alignment. See, that's what right alignment is good for. A student writes their name up in the top corner of the paper. So this is left alignment, center alignment, and right alignment. And once again, oh, this question's not here. Where do you click on the toolbar to change font size? Oh, that's the wrong one. Oops. My apologies. Here's the question. What are the two alignment choices in Google Docs? What are the two alignment choices in Google Docs? What are two? There are actually 3 or 4. But what are two? Just name 2. Name this one and pause and answer those questions. And we'll continue from there. Okay. So let me bring up the resume again. There's Jan. I don't know why it does this in the view, but let's see. View thumbnails. Single page. Oh, thank you. Oh, now it's still too small. There, that's better. So let's look at Jan's resume. So let's see. Jan used different font sizes in her resume. Look at this. And look at that. Different font sizes. Whoa. Let's go back here. Don't click on that. Use different font sizes on her resume. Which text has the larger font size? Which text has a smaller font size? And why? Let me see if I have that here. Okay, let's see. Let me write some questions for that. Which text bigger font size? Which text had the smaller font size? Why? So let's look at which one has the bigger font size, which one has the smaller font size, and why. All right, I have some review questions. Here it is again. How do I change the font? So pause this and then answer the question and start it up again. The next question, how do I change the font size? So pause the video, answer the question to yourself, and then start the video again. And how do I change the alignment? So pause the video answer the question and start the video again. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is formatting text. Google also has tools to format the text to make the important words you use stand out. You can make some words darker. This is called bold. You can put a line under words. This is called underline. Finally, you can make some words lean to the right. This is called italic. Alright, so let me show you. Let me play with these little things. So if I go here, and these are just right here. And if you hover over them, you can see them. So let me turn on. So how do I change the alignment? This time I'm going to do the English side. And let me make it bigger so it's easier to see what happens. So I'm going to click bold. Look at that. Bold. Turn it off, turn it on. All I do is click on it. And then now I'm going to show you italics. Oops, actually I'm supposed to show you underline next. So here's underline. Look at that. Let's click on there and then underline and click again and stop underlining it. And then I've got italics. So just click on this I up here. By the way, if you click, so I didn't write anything here. If I click I for italics now, so it starts the whole thing in italics. I, writing in italics. So if I click this again, it stops. Make this bigger. It stopped. Spelled italics wrong. It should be a small one. Okay, now watch this. Let me put a period. I'm going to click on bold. And this bold is highlighted. Now, now I am writing in bold. Okay, and then I'm going to turn off bold up here. Click. Stopped writing in bold. Now let me click on italic. No, not italic, sorry, underline. Alright, and then I'm going to click it again and turn it off. Stopped. Writing. And let me show you one other thing. Of course, you can do all three. So let me type my name, Robert. So I'm going to have it in bold and italic and underline. So there, then I can undo it. Okay, so there is that part. And I have a question for you. How do you turn on bold and how do you turn it off? And you need a question mark for that. How do you turn on bold and how do you turn it off? And how do you format text you already typed? So once again, how do you format text you already typed? Pause the video and answer those questions. Start up after you've answered them. Oops. How do you format text you've already typed? Well, highlight it. Highlight and then click. And click. And click. I've already typed it. I decided, you know what? I want to make this bold. I just highlight it. And now it's bold. Ta-da, it's fast. You don't have to type it all over again. Okay, and so let's move down, and I have a question. Let's go back to reference A. So let me zoom in. So let's see, I have some questions about it. Which text is bold? Which text is underlined? And which text is italic? And what is the information in the text? Sorry, let me start from the beginning. Which text is bold, and what is the information in the text? Which text is underlined, and what is the information in the text? And which text is italic, and what is the information in the text? Okay, and then how do you make the text bold? How do you turn off bold? And how do you make it underlined? I just thought about something. I have something for you to do. This is reference B. Let me move in here. So please wait for a partner. And I want you to do this. Pause the video and try to do this together. Or ask me for this handout. So you open a blank Google Doc. Type the text in Arial font. Type text in font size 22. Type text in center alignment. Type text using bold. Type text using underline. Type text using italic. Okay. So let me hover over this. This button. This button. It's not working. I'm supposed to be able to pause this. And I can't pause this like I had planned to. Okay. So I have some questions for you. Where can you find the tools for formatting text? And what are some ways you can format text? And give examples of when you use those tools. Okay, that is all from me. I have some handouts for you, and good luck.